Hi, Stuart. I'm back again now. I just set you out of the way from whatever. I came back, started talking, started sharpening, forgot to push the video button, but I didn't miss much. It's only a couple of minutes. I got this to where it was close enough to move on to this stone, because it's this stone I want to be used to be sharpening. You know, the other one was a 400 grit. That's not what I wanted to use to get, but the blade was so bad I had to use that. So we're now onto this stone, and I'm still on the first. I've only done about 2 swipes, and then I realized I hadn't got the video on. So I'm going to start now on this stone again, exactly the same. Get it down to where you're just tilt it up until there you are. You can feel it just biting where it's going to just scrape the edge, and that's what you want to do. So you keep it there, and we just go. And you want to hear that in the beginning, that as if it's scraping across the surface, and that's what we want. Now you can just do it like this. The only thing I would say about doing it like this is you take all the water down that end, and this end will dry up. So yes, it's absolutely fine to do that, but as you can see now, it's starting to dry here. So you have to make sure, if you're going to do that, that you keep putting water on it. So just a wee tip. When you do it this way, you can either lift and bring it back with you. You can do that way. You can do this way like this, and either lift it up and bring it back, or just go back down. I just go back up and down. So it's straight back, up and down, straight back, up and down. And this way you're also getting it. You know, this is like you're stropping, and then this is like you're cutting. So I don't know whether I made any sense there or not. I hope you did. But again, using the you know, an old knife and not having any fears that you're going to damage it, because you want to learn not to push hard. And this is the best, with a tendency to want to go faster and dig in. And that's what wrecks your stones. That's what wrecks the end of the knife. And you end up blunting the thing before you've even got it sharp. So let me just see how that, I mean, this 1000 chrome will, the 1000 stone will definitely still cut, don't worry. I need to go up and down this edge. It's not a very big burr, but it's all the way up, so I'm going to go with that. I will change over to this other side now, and then we'll come down this way. So again, just set it, make sure you get that right. That's it, scraping. Go ahead. And this is not fast I'm going, I mean, but you know, this is the sort of speed you want. It's a relaxed speed, like a metronome, you know, back, forward, back, forward. If you can get that sort of speed, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and just keep doing that repetitively. It makes you hold the blade still, because you're not thinking about, oh, is that still, did I move it, have I gone too far? Don't, just keep going. So just check this side of the blade now. It's in different thicknesses. I mean, this is by no means a showpiece. You can see there is an edge coming on it there now, and there's an edge coming on this side now. You can see this one here, but it was so bad up there, that's why it was. But actually, when I'm looking straight on at it, it's not that much. It's definitely not. Look at the end of it where the tip's coming in. Can you see that there? It's pretty dead center. It's just, it was been so, honestly, was sharp on curbs for 10 years. That was it. So I'm going to just give it a nice couple of just one either side. I don't want to keep you. The last one was a hell of a length of time I kept you for, and I'm conscious that I'm doing that. I just need to find ways of me sorting it out that it's, I'm saying enough, but I'm not saying too much. It's just very hard when you're me. Now, I'm sitting here, this is what I'm thinking. I'm sitting here thinking this one is horrendous. That's exactly what's in my head. This is horrendous. Right, boys? Please let me know if it is, you think it is horrendous, and I can just, I mean, this is where you have to be brutally honest, because I don't want to keep putting videos out that you can't follow, or yet you think, oh, Paddy, I couldn't do that. That's not the way I do it. I mean, I understand we'll all do it differently, and I am a mongrel sharpener. I picked a wee bit of everything. And I keep recommending Jeff Jewell. Go and check his channel. He is the best sharpener I know. So I'm just trying to level this out that I get a half-teen edge that I can say, here, this will do me for my workbox. It's a knife that I was going to throw away, but this can save a good knife from getting ruined. Because if I take this out in a really mucky job, I am not going to care what happens to it. That's kind of getting there now. Let me just see. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. For an old knife, you've seen what the end was. Oh, there's still a wee bit there hanging up. Still that wee bit at the end. Let's just give it one last wee go. I know I'm keeping you behind here. It's like being kept behind for detention. So let's just try on this stone, doing it up and down this way. Let's see if we can get that edge aligned. And I'm going up and down straighter now, because I want to lift this end up when it's coming down to the bottom and get just a wee bit more force on it. Change it over. You can see the muck coming off this. It really is just, let's just see if we've done any better there. It's cutting now down the bottom. So, I mean, this, honestly, this knife is sharp here. This is where you're going to do most of your cutting. The fact that I've got a wee bit of a thicker end, I can work in that. I mean, there's no problem working. Look how far it's cutting down to. Fine. Can it poke in? Yep, I've got the edge. I've got that, enough of that little drop at the end. So this was a knife I was just going to throw away, and this is a knife, if it was your knife, you can keep resharpening and sharpening until you eventually get a beautiful edge on there, a beautiful even bevel, and that's how you practice. Just keep practicing like that. And again, please, if you've got any questions, please, 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 just give me a shout down below, and I will try my best to give you an answer to them. Or if there's something else that you wanted to see, if you want me to do in slow motion, please just ask me. And I am really enjoying this. I know this is really basic sharpening, but do you want to know, sometimes just being able to get that on your knife makes all the difference. And having a wee bash and playing about with this tool and learning the different tools to do what is great. I'm enjoying that as well. But this is not a show knife. This will now work. It's got a good blunt, pointed, it's not blunt, but you've got a pointed edge there where you can get into something if you have to poke. But it's a great slicer now. These were marvellous knives. And I mean, I'll probably clean that all up. You know, I'll give it a bit of a clean because it's full of gunk. Just give it a clean through under the top. Give it a scrub with a toothbrush. It's all you need to get the gunk out of there. And that wee knife will go on for years. It'll go on for absolutely. aus8 is so easy to sharpen. Honestly, a wee strop. What do you see the difference in a wee strop? So I keep doing it. I just can't stop myself. I really can't. Sorry. There's a wee strop. I haven't done my wee strop, which I normally do after every sharpening. So there's no bad bits of edge there. It's running along the strop nice and slow. This is just something if you want to take time with and get it so that it's, well, I don't need it any sharper than that, to be perfectly honest. I really don't need it any sharper. That wee knife is just perfect. It will do for any wee task. Kitchen drawer knife, whatever sort of knife you want it, you just use it for your own. Shop desk knife, perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. I mean, that is absolutely fantastic now. Listen to that, look at that. That knife was chipped, blunt, everything. and it works absolutely. Again, just throwing it about your one of your drawers here. If you want to bash something or cut something, do whatever. A bit of plastic needs, you know, you can do it. And this wee knife will keep on going for years because there's plenty of blade left on it. It was well used and well taken up, but there's still plenty of blade on there. All right, it's getting thicker now, but so what? This is a battering knife, not a finesse knife. Sorry, went on. Bye now. Have a lovely day. I enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think. I need your feedback to know whether I'm on the right lines. If this is not what you want to see, please let me know. Take care. Bye-bye now. Have a lovely day.